Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Jim. Welcome back to the Pokemon Dynasty. Today we're going to be opening up some more Evolving Skies. We have quite a few more to pull yet, but I think we got so far the big boy. We got the Umbreon sleeping or reaching for the moon, and the Rainbow Duraludon Vmax, and we got pretty much all the Vmaxes and Vs so far. So we're looking for some more of those heavy hitters. It's got starting off with a Trevenant V. Hopefully we don't see any more of the damage packs. We have a few videos so far. Rest in peace, Glaceon VMAX. I did move the camera just a little bit back. Oh no. Speak of the devil. Another damage pack. We got an Entei, which I don't think we pulled one of them yet, but he is now damaged, so we'll add him to the damage stack over there. Unfortunately, we've been getting a lot of damage product. We got non-holographic Melodic. I, for one, am just glad that the Umbreon was not damaged, or was not didn't fall victim to it. Although his cut quality is not the greatest. Rayquaza V. One side was cut just a little bit thicker than the other, so I do want to send him in to get graded. Hopefully he comes back at least a 9. He did look fairly good condition otherwise. Have to get him in like a it's not a soft sleeve, it's not a top loader, whatever the other soft top loaders are. Get him in there, check him out a little bit better, and get him shipped off to a grading company. And I'm not sure which grading company I want to use. I just heard about well, I've heard about him before, but I just saw some of the work of a SCG. Wasn't sure what to think of the way that they hold the cards in there, as we got a Victini and a Vaporeon VMAX. Alright. But the way that they hold those cards inside their hard case, it was different compared to what I'm used to, especially with like a PSA and Beckett, CGC. So I'm not quite sure what to think of them, and I don't know. To me, the casing, like the paper and stuff that they have on the inside with it, it looked really bland, and even more so than PSA. So I don't know. I'll have to do a little more research on SCG and see where they rank. Swablu, as we got another Gyarados VMAX. And to be honest with you, like a lot of these grading companies, they're all grading basically on the same scale. So just one has a bigger name compared to the other one. And I don't know. The card gets graded, and if they're all on the same scale, then that card, if it's graded 9 in a PSA and it's 9, it's going to probably grade a 9 in a Beckett and a 9 anywhere else. So the overall value of the card shouldn't change just based on. I apologize for that. I think my phone just vibrated. But it probably shouldn't be reflected on who grades it. And sometimes I get like some grading companies are a little bit more strict than others. But one thing I never quite understood was that a Beckett 9.5 is exactly the same as a PSA 10 for the most part, except obviously who grades it, and one's Beckett, one's PSA. But essentially they're the same grade. One's a 9.5 and the other one's a 10. But if you have a 10 on Beckett, that is a pristine card. That is argumentatively a better condition than a PSA 10. Because if you get a pristine 10, and I think they have the black label, which is then as the 4 subgrades. If they're all 10s, then that is the best you can get. I think that one is considered the pristine one, where the other one's not pristine, but it's still a 10, where like a majority of the subgrades are 10s, where maybe one of them hits a 9.5, which is still very, very good. So those 2 grades have a different like value to them. But still, great. And I knock Gyarados around a little bit. Show him who's boss. Applin, Bravery, and Jump Pluff. So we'll see which grading company I would want to use. I got a handful of cards I do want to go get graded, but we will see. I know PSA has had a lot of issues with their grading because they were so backed up, and man, it is very expensive for them to get graded too, and such a long turnaround. It kind of makes me want to shy away from PSA. As we got something in this one. Reverse Treasure and Umbreon V full art. There we go. I do like the color of the background. Like, it does have the clouds. Like, it almost looks like the sky, but I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to be. Well, it kind of looks like mountains in the background. Like right there. The foil patterning makes it a little difficult to show on camera. Kind of looks like mountains with snow caps out there, or you can see it as maybe clouds. Regardless, beautiful card. Go ahead and get him sleeved up here. Check his centering. Pretty good. I think this side's just a little bit thicker than the other, but not terribly. Definitely not as bad as the Reaching for the Moon Umbreon. But definitely a great, fantastic card. Another card I would not mind getting graded. This Umbreon is just so good. We got a Punkaboo and a Punkaboo. Back to back. Hopefully nobody fell over there. Heard a little banging noise. Got a Drowsy, the baby, a Roggenrola, and a Thievul. Lillipup, Bergmite, Roggenrola again, for the baby, Talonflame, and Tropius. We are almost 2/3 of the way done. We got this pack and one more, and we will be 2/3 of the way done. We'll have, 12 more packs left. Another Dino, Feebas, Hoppip, Hitmonchan, Seismitoad, and a Wishy-Washy. Speed this up just a little bit. So far, video sitting at around about 10 minutes. I like to try to keep these in around the 15-minute mark. I know a lot of them in the past have gone well above that and hit the 20 mark. I think at the beginning they were at 30 marks, but over time, it takes a little bit of time and practice to speed these up just a little bit. A Hitmonchan, Fletchling, Tentacool, Mareep Reverse, and a Shiftry. Well, as we start off with another Pikachu. Oh, Applin, Lillipup, Emolga, Tentacool, Carvanha Na, and a Noivern V. We had not pulled one of those yet. I think earlier I said that we've pulled all the V's, but we have not pulled a Noivern yet. But now we have, so we can cross him off the list for the Master Set. We are so very far away from getting all the the alternate arts. Got another Appleton. Move on to the Umbreon pack. So we got another Umbreon pack on deck. We've already pulled his alternate art and full art, so we are doing pretty good on the Umbreons. Another Eevee, Cutiefly, Hitmonchan, Lotad, Sableye, Spirit Mask Reverse. I know when I first got back into buying some of the Pokemon cards, I went and bought my first favorite Pokemon from when I was a kid. It was a Pidgeot from the OG Gen 1. As I played the game a little bit, Arcanine quickly became my new favorite, and so to me, Arcanine is my number one, Pidgeot's close number 2. But so I went ahead and picked up a Beckett 9.0 of Pidgeot. I think it was the base set 2 Pidgeot. At that point, I was not looking to fork out that much money for a 10 of a base set Pidgeot, especially when I would want the shadowless version. But I also have a PSA 10 of a Sandshrew. So looking at the grading of both of them, really not much difference, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't think back then they didn't have when those got graded. I don't believe that they had the sub, or that when those got graded they did not pay for the subs. Unfortunately, you have to pay a little extra to get the subgrades, which I never quite understood either. Why they make you pay for subgrades when they are already grading the card, and they are supposed to be grading basically on that kind of level. But I have never watched or seen in person their process, or know their process, so not quite sure why there's a little bit extra charge, because you would think that they should be grading it on the same caliber every time, no matter what, and not make you pay, or if you pay a little bit more, they grade it better to give you, like, basically, if it was a 9, but you paid that little extra fee to get the subgrades, it potentially could be a 9.5. Oh, as we got another thing in here, so he shows up real quick. Lantern and Umbreon Vmax. Man, again, we did not pull one of those before, I don't believe, so I was a little bit off on them. We'll go ahead and sleeve him up as we get a lot of Vmaxes. And we got 3 packs left. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 7 good hits at that. So Swablu, Hydreigon, and a Lilligant. 2 packs left. Hoping for that Rayquaza still. I mean, we pulled the Umbreon. Why not get his buddy Rayquaza? Still waiting for a Rayquaza to be a Mega, as we got Galarian Zapdos in Pokemon Go. He will be a extremely good powerhouse, extremely strong. So we'll see. As we get down to our last pack, I want to go ahead and thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Every view, every sub, every like, and every comment will help the channel grow. So if you are, or have in the past done any of those, I do appreciate it, and I thank you all. Hope you all have a good day.